In this video, we expose the retail fantasy of price discovery and reveal how Bitcoin hits structural resistance above its previous all-time high, where none is supposed to exist, using the CTKS method. Learn how CTKS Structure gives traders and investors the tools to see what others can't see. This is your ultimate edge in crypto, stocks, forex, or any market. Say goodbye to emotional trades, say hello to clarity, structure, and profit. Watch now to protect your capital and trade with ultimate certainty. In this video, we expose one of the biggest retail myths in financial markets. Price discovery is not what you think it is. Retail traders and investors are told once price hits new highs, it's in uncharted territory. There's no resistance, it's straight up to the moon. The up-only scenarios come out. This belief is not just incorrect, it's downright dangerous. Because it assumes that markets are emotional chaos, but real markets operate on structure and not dreams. What we're looking at currently is the price history of Bitcoin. Those dotted purple lines are previous all-time highs. If price discovery was truly a thing, there could be no previous all-time highs because price would just keep on going up and up and up. You can see that is a myth, but it doesn't stop people talking about it like it's a fact. Where retail traders and investors are chasing, CTKS traders and investors are preparing. Retail believes in myths, CTKS follows structure. The idea of resistance, especially structural resistance, above all-time highs is mystifying to most retail traders and investors. Let's zoom in on Bitcoin's price action. On Friday the 11th of July, Bitcoin punched through its previous all-time high. Now what is going on here? Is there any structure up here? And if there is structure up here, is this causing Bitcoin's price to just flatline at the current time? The answer is structure is always present. We're going to zoom in to this particular area and we can see Bitcoin is currently 117,493. This is a live chart. Zooming into this area, we can see that when we throw on the structural indicator, that Bitcoin had plenty of resistance around that 117,886 up to around that $18,000 mark. This particular area of overhead structural resistance was simply too strong for Bitcoin to get through, and this is exactly the reason that it's flatlined. It did try to make a structural pass up to around that 118,700 mark, but that failed. This means at the current time, this $118,000 resistance level is the absolute important thing that we need to look at. And we already knew that that $118,000 resistance was going to be a headache for Bitcoin. Even though Bitcoin was making all-time new highs. Charts are always based on structure. And if you're trying to guess where structure is and you're not marking up your charts with level 1 and level 2 standard certification, you're likely to find that the structure you've identified is retail structure. Retail structure is just a myth. Technically, when something passes a previous all-time high, it's supposed to have price discovery. It's not supposed to do this. But we know that's simply a retail myth. Structure is incredibly powerful. It gives you an institutional edge on any price chart. Instead of thinking that price is random, you can understand where the structure exists inside the price chart. You'll know this structure ahead of the time. Price structure, CTKS structure, is red to the right, and it's a leading indicator of price, just like you've seen in the past 24 hours. It's very simple. Bitcoin, in order to go higher, must surpass 118,000, and we knew this level was significant 48 hours ago, not when it hit. If you're liking the videos so far, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification icon. Get structure, get the edge, get profitable. Most influencers will be out there telling you that you've missed the boat. It's all over. But when you understand structure, you can scale in at any time and you can understand how the charts are moving together. It will give you structural certainty. You'll know where support and resistance levels are even above all-time highs. As you saw in the video, every time we get an all-time new high from a previous cycle, we draw that in as a purple dotted line. All-time new highs and past cycle tops are always based on structure, just like we've seen here up in these stratospheric heights of Bitcoin. When you understand structure, you gain the mental edge. There's something very important on this chart. These are daily moving averages across the 200 period, the 100, the 50, the 26, and the 12 period. They are daily exponential moving averages. You can see at the current price, all of these moving averages are below the current price. Now, what does that mean? It's got a very important implication. Moving averages cannot mark resistance zones when price is above them. Why is this the case? Because moving averages follow price, they don't guide it. Moving averages are reactionary tools. They do not know what's coming. They smooth the past. They don't reveal the future. So when you look at a moving average, it's smoothing what happened over a period of time. CTKS Structure, on the other hand, shows you where price will go in the future and where the algorithms will be buying and selling. The key to consistent profitability is not to be emotional. If you're emotional, your account will bleed. If you find yourself getting forced in or out of trades, just follow structure instead. Structure will tell you the truth of the market. And as Barnes said in the last video, do the cheat sheet, follow the structure, and the charts will tell you when it's time to buy again. A Mano name in the past video said SL Stanfield levels are like magic. These dotted lines are called SLs or Stanfield levels, also known as CTKS levels. They're red to the right. Thicker and more clustered means stronger. So if price is down here at a level and you've got thicker, more clustered and stronger SLs above, it means the price is going to struggle with that. It doesn't mean it can't pop above to test upwards, but this means that this level will be significant. And you already know where it is in advance because you've marked up your charts with level 1 and level 2 standard certification. And if you would like to learn more about that, pop across to ctksmethod.org. There's a ton of free resources over there. If you learned something new or something was better clarified for you, please pop down what that was in the comments. You can use the comments as a way to consolidate your learning. And the more you learn, the more you earn. Have a great day or night ahead, my friends, and Kate and I look forward to catching up with you again in the next video. Bye for now.